Vamos a jugar el showcase de WWE 2K25, amigos.
Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover, hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be.
It is!
John Cena's here. Cena's in WrestleMania.
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
Que viene a restaurar el orden. Acaba con Roman Reigns. Hacerle un ajuste de actitud cerca de un oponente.
Cena, we're gonna muscle up Roman. Attitude adjustment.
Bien, pues.
Reigns is hurt.
Mandándolo contra la mesa de comentaristas de un attitude adjustment. ¿Cómo? A ver. Ándale.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa is through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
What a moment this is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Ahora, ¿quién uso?
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal.
Ya iba por su alma desde ahí.
The final boss strikes and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh.
No way. No way. Guys?
What is going on here? We know that music all too well, but
It's Seth Rollins, and a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Now what? Undertaker's in the ring!
oh my gosh!
The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
¿Qué pedo? A ver, no.
With the rock. Choke slam. The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania.
Unreal.
¿A dónde se habrá ido?
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
¿Quién soy ahora? ¿Qué pedo? Esta es la rabia acumulada durante años. Y pégale fuerte a Rollins con ella. A la verga. A la verga. Esto ha sido muy caótico. Ahora ve a la esquina y enfrenta a Cody Rhodes con un último spear. Chinga.
Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's gonna take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Oh, y esa voz de Roman Reigns. The Bloodline Dynasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold.
For
Qué buenos tiempos,
40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the dangerous,
Rikishi.
led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions. And for me, none of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years.
¿Quién chingados es el otro?
Strategized with them, and have watched their children grow into top-tier superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies.
¿Qué luchas
And
hay?
so it is my
¿Quién sabe? Ni vi. Sé que la de Nia Jax contra Valkyrie. Rikishi contra Stone Cold.
This is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood bond forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the
Sika.
wild Samoan.
Creo que esos dos contra los autores del dolor.
Professional wrestling for over 5
En un Super Dream Match.
collection, boasting names like the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief,
Creo que hasta metieron a la Naomi.
They've owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, unbroken box office records. Years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves. Acknowledge me. All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power.
Estará la lucha de Jey Uso contra Jimmy Uso.
No, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. Because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns.
Sikoa Carmelo Hayes. Creo que sí.
Every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one Bloodline dynasty.
Vamos allá. Una de Tamina. ¿A quién le importa Tamina? Otra vez.
Perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai.
Yokozuna.
Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna.
Ese luchaba chido antes de que se pusiera bien gordote.
Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least. Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders, just because
rompiendo el
kayfabe for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing it.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating Banzai drop.
No, man.
So effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure.
Va a durar un montón así.
Parallel to how he was.
Mucho texto.
You just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just.
Yo creo que se tardan más en Yokozuna porque sí fue luchador chido. No creo que se tarden mucho en hablar de Tamina, Naomi, del Tangaloa.
When I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that.
Papá del Chuchito.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993.
¿Cuál es la lucha que hay esa? ¿O contra Bret Hart?
Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down.
Papadota.
No tiene cuello ese güey.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude.
Eso. Ahora se trae entradas, cabrón.
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9.
A lot of
Una
pressure
señora.
on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
La pala.
Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not.
Undoubtedly the top title in this company.
El comentarista, ¿qué pedo? No, el presentador. Eso ya no es realista.
Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been...
And they're going shot for shot.
Ahora golpea a Hogan con 3 ataques pesados desde cualquier ángulo. Acorrala a Hogan contra la esquina y lanza 2 ataques pesados más en 30 segundos, güey. Ahora, ya se acabó. No, ya valió madre. Se nos fue, bro. Si puedes, céntrate en la cabezota de Hogan para causar daño moderado. Verás las estrellas. Ahora intenta estrujarle el alma a The Hulkster con un Bear Hug. Aparece R2 y círculo. Una llave de rendición. Ah, ya. El abrazo de oso. El objetivo que se perdió será importante. Un belly to belly en el ring enseñará a Hogan que nadie escapa al juicio más doloroso de todos. Con X desde un agarre frontal con círculo.
Yoko now, belly to belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko. Who kicked out of the leg drop?
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What's the photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
Ay, güey.
What in the world just happened here?
Parecía el Tommaso Ciampa.
Dice.
Y para echar sal a la herida, aplasta a Hulk Hogan en el ring con tu movimiento personal. Leg drop. ¿Ese? Sí es. Hogan ha perdido la capacidad de respuesta. Aprovecha y gana el combate por pinfall. Nada más se nos fue uno. Si no es el de la arena, no importa.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan
No, ma, un
is gonna be
chingo.
filled with pictures of our new WWE champion.
Here in the
La repito, la
heartland of
siguen.
America.
Repítala.
Michael
Es que
Cole
la-
emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh
Acorrala a
Hulk Hogan,
Hogan contra la
and
esquina.
tonight is the chance to prove it.
Ay, güey, a ver.
Oh,
No mames.
Such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Se va a tener que repetir otra vez, güey.
Oh, look at this, raiding right hands. No escape.
A huevo.
This is an event of international magnitude. Byron,
Y nada más fue uno y ahí decía dos.
including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the Giant's carcass through the ring.
We know the sold-out crowd here
Está
at
bien,
Dayton is firmly
bien
behind
cheteado este güey, ¿no?
Bear hug applies. This is not good for the Hulkster.
Yokozuna applying the pressure, squeezing the life. Bear hug! Well placed down the middle. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Ooh. You know, Hogan slimming down may have an adverse side effect. Yokozuna can wrench those holds in around the Hulkster's waist now.
Well, the waist and chest may be a little bit smaller, Corey, but you better
Aventará.
believe that 24-inch pythons have not changed.
Era
shape.
Hack Flyer el Yokozuna.
And those pythons are primed to pick up the 550-pound
Ya,
monster
¿no?
and slam him through the mat.
¿Cómo se pega daño localizado?
Piercing the
Ah, ya.
throat.
Bailey to Bailey.
Yoko now, belly to belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to
Ya adelante en eso.
¿Cómo se adelantará? Ah, ya. Para echar es este.
Yokozuna demonstrating his
No, no era
full
este.
power. Hogan's in trouble.
¿Cómo se hace esta mamada?
And Yokozuna just taking this to the next level with that move.
Sí.
Just a dominating maneuver.
En la cabeza.
Ah, ya. La bloqueó. Hijo de la chingada. También que iba. Lo bueno que no me puedo hacer nada.
And gentlemen, Yokozuna may be but one move away from ending Hulkamania.
The camera lights are...
Yoko says this one's over.
That might have just sealed the deal.
El Samoa Joe.
The champ kicks out at two.
Ah.
Title still...
Ay, a la verga.
Yoko says this one's over.
Bullseye drop. We might see a new champion crown.
Two.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
Como que ya una vez que te los aprendes ya no está tan difícil. Ahí va. Mamá era el Hulk Hogan. Se mamaron.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built
Parejas.
tag team.
¿Quién será?
Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
Nunca los conocí esos, No los ubico. Vamos a Rikishi.
Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team. The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
¿En qué momento el Rikishi se puso bien nalgonzote?
Their future greatness was obvious to so many
Le pasó lo mismo que al Yokozuna.
Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years
Samu
became cool
y
to say,
Fatu.
Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Estado chida.
Con los Steiner, ¿no? En WrestleMania dijo. Ni sabía que existía esa lucha. Nomás escucha bien gacho.
To make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory.
Ese WrestleMania es donde lucha Undertaker contra
Gigante.
Gigante, ¿no?
You're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have
Perdió.
haunted Samu and Fatu for years.
Le echaron una mona.
Suplexes,
Ay, güey.
Frankensteiners,
Los Steiners sí luchaban chido, ¿no?
bring your evil,
¿Los han visto?
vicious,
No, pero se ve que sí. Soy poser. ¿Vas tú o yo? ¿Yo?
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Los Head Rinkers.
This one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it.
Hubiera preferido usar a los Steiners.
And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Acorrala en la esquina uno de los Steiners y lánzale 3 golpes. A la verga. 1, 2, 3. Puso una burla para sacarlo de su casilla. Ah, cuando esté parado.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Intenta conectar 2 combos ligeros en 30 minutos.
30 minutos.
Ya. Devuelve la acción a la esquina y conecta 3 ataques pesados.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many opportunities against dedicated.
Ahora dale duro con un buen ataque en carrera para mantener el control. Ahí voy.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Te voy a dar duro. ¿Será con este o también con el Rikishi?
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
No voy a usar el Rikishi.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Ah, chinga.
Getting set up in the corner now. Nothing pretty about that.
Una vez que tengas a Fatu en el ring con Rick Steiner, se acusará el Rikishi. Rick, es el que está. Prepara un tremendo ataque con rebote. ¿Cómo? Hacia las cuerdas. Ándale.
there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do.
No pares, continúa con la paliza en el ring para demostrar que The Hard Strikers es el equipo más dominante. Prepara el fin de los Steiner con una enorme plancha desde la cuerda superior contra un rival tendido en el suelo. Con Fatu.
Samu gets stymied.
A ver si con el Rikishi.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Hold it, over versus it. Shoulders down.
Letting his opponent out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking.
Roundhouse kick.
Ay, güey. El Aleister Black.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
We already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Ooh, what a chop! That'll light up your chest.
Tags in here. Being carried around now. Down in a hurry. He's going up.
Ah, no man.
Here we go.
Sí valió. Ya sea mediante pífano submission. Es hora de acabar con los Steiner. Un camino más fácil pasa por aplastar un par de cabezas con un remate doble 6 plan en el ring. ¿Cómo? ¿Este será? Ah, que la verga.
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven to face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Y eso va a estar difícil. ¿Qué dice? Ya para ganar.
Fatu with an opening to go high.
Lift off.
Diving brain chop. Lifted and completely helpless here. Powerbomb. Oh. Gut-wrench suplex. And right into the cover.
Might end this.
And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Por eso quedó todo loco el Rikishi.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock, 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8
Con el Undertaker.
WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation.
Se quejan de ahorita.
The Rock, one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over
Mira,
Hulk Hogan,
esa lucha de voltazos.
Steve Austin,
Ah,
and
cierto.
John Cena. Each
Nada más,
of these men
nada más le falta luchar contra Roman Reigns para haber luchado con, sí, con todos, con todos los rostros de la era. Ricky Sainz.
During the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
Buena.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right.
Le hicieron forma de entrar con campeonato y a Oba Femino. Llegaron las pictures. Para empezar con buen pie, acércate a Triple H con cuidado y trata de conectar algún ataque rápido fuera del ring. Y luego dice, no hará que se rinda tan pronto, pero una sumisión en el suelo le dolerá más que eso seguro.
He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. Oh, atomic drop! Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to...
Cobra Clutch.
The Cobra Clutch is in.
After everything he's been through.
No, nada más 45 segundos. Mete presión con dos combos pesados en los próximos 45 segundos. ¿Sabes hacerlo? Órale, órale, órale. No, man. Ya valió más. Ya no alcanzaste.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on the pin
for the championship.
La repito, ¿no?
A ver. Es que los de tiempo sí están difíciles. ¿Sí la repetiste? Ah.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms.
Creo que no somos buenos gamers.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Targeting the neck here. Cutting off. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
En corto, en corto.
Now laser focused on the temple and back of the neck.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of
No,
being intimidated.
no manches, otra vez. Mamá. Qué mamada.
Nothing pretty here, just good.
A lo mejor sí alcanza.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Yo creo que ya. No, ya no. Qué mamada es esta, sí.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line
Ahí
here
sácalo
between
tú,
two
¿no?
superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Thursday Raw, Thursday, getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. Number 1 contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Ahora sí ya no.
And that turns things around.
No, seas mamona.
Last second knee to the face there.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing
Corto.
story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler
Vaya.
and pick him apart. Take
Vaya.
advantage, capitalize, and win.
At last, Helmsley keeping that
Ahora que tienes una cierta ventaja, vuela y golpea a Hunter en el ring con una gran plancha desde la cuerda superior.
Of Rocky Maivia.
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. Lift off. Big height, bigger impact.
Helmsley has
Manda
all
a
that against
Triple
him
H
here.
contra la esquina con un Irish Whip. Ándale.
Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Estuvo difícil este, ¿no?
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it.
Ahora, ¿qué pedo?
And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed. This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through.
Ya se acabó, ¿no?
Rocky wins the title.
Sí.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Nada más 4 cosas.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the 2 principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever, and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Lars Sullivan. ¿En jaula? Ah, esa ni siquiera pasó.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Su canción de El Rey León.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
Su tatuaje se ve chido. De ese también.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George
Muestra tu poder generacional y enfréntate a Steel.
Conclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
The High Chief Peter Maivia and George the Animal Steele facing off in a steel cage. Each man looking to finally score a decisive victory in this rivalry.
Prepara un combo de agarre de golpe y llave para mantener la ofensiva.
Look at this, launched into the cage.
Todos luchaban descalzos. Qué pena.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside the cage.
And that definitely made solid impact.
Incoming.
Headbutt to the gut! Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming.
And a heinous attack to the knee. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, Maivia is a huge...
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
No se manchen.
But into the corner, what could be next?
Se sube muy lento, ¿no?
This could be a good chance for Steele to get some distance and rethink things.
Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
Wicked clothesline. Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Running knee!
George with great awareness.
Ooh! What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. And Steele isn't looking helpless anymore.
This could be a good chance for Steele to get some distance and rethink things.
The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt.
Lo bloqueó.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that.
Sí, se sube muy despacito esa mamada.
The other nickname of the High Chief.
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very to the Al-Watton family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land, and it
From the heavens, splash from the top.
Cuando se presente la ocasión, golpea a Steel con tu Samoan Drop personal. De pie junto a tu rival con un movimiento personal cargado. No tengo.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel
Huevo. No.
tasting victory.
Backed up. Hold on. Trying to steal one. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
Gana de cualquier manera, sale de la jaula mientras sigue fuera de combate, busca el pinfall. 90 segundos. Los próximos 90 segundos. A huevo. Ya. Pues saliéndome.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well,
Que me gane, güey.
enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur, folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Se ve que de remate tenía una plancha. Sí.
And each step up this
No,
cage takes
espérate.
more and more energy to
A ver desde
accomplish.
arriba.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now. Oh, ouch.
A la verga. A la verga.
What is he doing up there?
¿De remate?
No. This is out of control.
Making the most of that with the pin.
Two.
Did he get him?
No.
How in the world did he do that?
Sí tenía remate, ¿no? A ver.
Starting to climb up the steel cage.
Aquí como me doy vuelta.
He's trying to make his way up the cage.
¿Se puede dar vuelta, no? No. No se cago.
From behind, Schoolboy. Shoulders down for the win. Quick count after one.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
What a counter by Peter Maivia. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has some...
The target's been acquired once more. Oh, that might have just broken something. No way Steel's coming back from that.
There's two. And the High Chief defeats the animal. Here is your winner, High Chief Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
Hasta aquí la dejamos por hoy. Sí, ya no quieres jugar. Ahí nos vemos. Nada más jugamos 1 hora 15.